Have you ever wondered the amount of money that a professional tennis player does in a single tournament? Well, I'm gonna show you. So, every year, the professional tennis players compete in a big single tournament which is called Grand Slam. And it's like Wimbledon, US Open, Australian Open, French Open. These are the biggest tournaments in the world for tennis. And each prize for each tournament, who wins the first place gets for Wimbledon $35.6 million US dollars. For US Open it's $46.3 million, and for Australian Open it's $38.3 million, and French Open is $22.1 million, which was a surprise. About the last one, I thought it's going to be the biggest prize money. I don't know why it's so low. Since I'm a tennis player and I know the rules and the tactics and everything about tennis pretty much, I'm going to take you a little bit more about my idol, which is Roger Federer, and about his life, which pretty much some people don't know about him. You probably know just the name, the big name of him, but I'm going to show you little facts and things that you might not know. His biggest record was competed in 28 Grand Slams finals and won 18 of them. He's the only one who did that. Nobody did that. He's amazing, wish he did that. And he has another record for that. We'll approach in my speech. And things that you didn't know about him. He's 36 years old and still playing amazingly. I don't know how he's still playing, but he's playing. He's very healthy. And his salary is $68 million from tennis. That's amazing. So in my speech today, I'll explore about the two amazing tools that help Roger Federer to reach the top, which are his mental game and physical game. His mental game. Roger Federer has a strong and unique mental tennis game. He's known for his mental toughness. That's what is special about Roger Federer is, and different from all the players, he's very calm during the game, and he's very silent, and he's very focused during the game, which is very hard for him to get out of his zone. And Roger Federer had to learn the game by the hard way, by losing a lot of games from his beginning of his career, which I will approach in my third main point. According to the tennis mind game side, he didn't allow the losses and to define him, and he always kept pushing and struggling in the game, and that would helped him, and very calm and very silent during the game. That's what helped him to overcome the weaknesses and the hard points in the game in his matches. Federer quotes, "When you do something best in your life, you don't really want to give up on that." And for him, it's tennis, pretty much. And part of himself, he doesn't feel bad about the mistakes that he does. I mean, if he looks at his mistakes, he would immediately get out of his zone and loses the game very easily, such as like other players, like my brother, for instance. Roger Federer physical game. He's very fast and strong in the court. According to Bleacher Report, Federer's serve is the 6th fastest serve in the top 10 tennis professional players. He was the first in the beginning in 2000 and 2005, but new age came and very strong. And his feet are very good in the court. There was one time he was playing with Nadal, Rafael Nadal, his rival, his biggest rival in tennis. They're the two biggest tennis players. There was one point that Roger Federer was like running crazy from side to side, drop shot, all that kind of stuff. And eventually he won the point. It was amazing. I wish I could find the video about it, but he couldn't. So Roger Federer is a very good physical athlete. A good fact show that Federer is a good physical and healthy athlete. Nowadays, he's 35 years old and still competes in the professional tennis tournaments with a strong and young age players who showed up every year. So, for instance, ATP World Tour, Roger Federer defeated his greatest rival, the 28 years old Rafael Nadal, his biggest rival in tennis. He will beat him 6-4, 3-6, 6-1, 3-6, 6-3 in 3 hours and 38 minutes to capture his 18th Grand Slam, which was his new record. That's amazing. Because of these two amazing tools that helped Roger Federer to reach the top 10, he had amazing records, such as he broke a lot of records, and he had personal records with 18 Grand Slams from competing in 28 Grand Slams, such as I said in my introduction. He's the fastest player ever to win 15 Grand Slams in 6 years. Nobody done that. But when you take a look at his career, you'll find that his path to the top was not easy at all. In 1998, age 17, he entered 4 ATP tournaments and lost 3 times in the first round. He was like basically a rookie in that tournament. In 2008-19, he lost 5 times in a row and later 7 times in a row in the first round, but started to get higher and higher in the tournaments. That's when he got very calm and opened the new unique of his tennis game. So, in conclusion, we can see that Roger Federer's tennis game is different from all the players such as Rafael Nadal. When he plays in a game, he competes like an absolute beast in the court. He doesn't give up on any ball, he runs to every ball, which is a good way to reach the top, but it's way harder than Roger Federer's way, which is very calm and easy and not hurting yourself. Because of the unique way Federer plays, and there's a professional tennis player which his name is Grigor Dimitrov. I don't know where from he is, I forgot. He's pretty much, Federer is his biggest idol. He reached the top 10 because of Roger Federer's unique way of playing. He plays exactly the same way as Roger Federer played. Maybe it will work now. Oh yeah. He copied him in every single thing. He walks like him, he plays the serve like him, forehand, backhand, volleys, his attitude, his behavior in the court, everything. It's like one player. That's how Dimitrov reached the top. That's surprisingly amazing. I don't know. Pretty much one player. When Dimitrov played Roger Federer, he quoted, "When you play your idol, you must forget it. You're playing him. Because if you play your idol, you forget yourself, and you need to approach the court by yourself and play yourself and forget your idol." And we can see that Roger Federer is a huge idol for a big amount of people, and he's a big role model, like for Dimitrov and other players, such as me also.